Good evening, everybody. I know there's a lot of folks in here. It seems like a lot of y'all sleep. Good evening, everybody. All right, all right. How y'all doing this evening? Nice rainy day today. You know, most of us want to lay in the house and lay around and not do nothing. I had this gentleman. His mom went up to knock on his bedroom door to wake him up to go to church. So she knocks on the door. Who is it? He said, it's your mama. What you want, mama? She said, boy, but you got to get up and go to church. I ain't going. She said, why you ain't going? They don't like me and I don't like them neither. That was my two reasons why I ain't going. So the mama, she went down the hall and came back. She knocked on the door. Who is it? It's your mama again, baby. What you want now, mama? She said, I got two good reasons you are going to church this morning. Why? She said, because first of all, you 41 years old and you the pastor. The pastor asked me to make a special announcement. I like this ambiance. And, I don't know why, but he asked me to ask all the dark-skinned people, would you please sit in the light on Sunday evening services? He heard some voices in the church the other week, and he thought it was demons in here, so he's trying to keep us out. These three pastors went to the Tabernacle Grill over the East End, and they were sitting down talking about church stuff. First pastor said, man, I know we got to get to the order of business. He said, but I got something that's bothering me, and I just can't get rid of it for nothing. So the second pastor said, well, what's wrong? He said, man, I got bats. They all up in the roof of the church and everything. I done burnt smoke. I done went through the church screaming and hollering and everything. So the second pastor told me, he said, you know something? I got the same problem. They all in the pews, flying all around in the church, messing with the church members and everything. I don't know what they do. So the last pastor leaned over. He said, look, I'll tell you what. He said, I don't have that problem anymore. So the two pastors said, well, what did you do? He said, I baptized all of them and made them members of my church, and I ain't seen them since. Grandmother's gonna be a trip, especially when you're grandmothers and grandfathers. This gentleman was living down in North Carolina. His mama brought him, I'll say from up here, took him all the way down there. And he got out of the car and he was so glad and happy to see his granddaddy, gave him a big old hug. And they went on in the house and he said, Granddaddy. He said, what, boy? He said, I sure am hungry. He said, didn't your mama feed you before you came down here? Yeah, but it was a long trip. Come on in the house then, let me fix you something to eat. Y'all stay with me now. He sat him at the table, brought him a spoon, fork, knife, cup, and a plate. The little boy picked the plate up. He said, Granddaddy, what, boy? I'm trying to fix you something to eat. He said, they plate it dirty. He said, no, it ain't. That plate is clean as cold water you get it. Now sit down and let me fix your food so you can eat. We got a lot of stuff to do in the morning. Okay, so that got up at 4:30 that morning. Helped his granddaddy feed the chickens, the cows, everything. Granddaddy out there on the tractor, way out in the field. He running, Granddaddy! So he shut the tractor off. What you want, boy? He said, I'm hungry again. Did I feed you this morning? No? Oh, Lord. Come on in the house. Let me fix you something to eat then. Sat the little boy back at the table, brought him another spoon, plate, fork, cup, and a knife. Little boy picked the plate up again. He said, Granddaddy, what, boy? I'm trying to fix you something to eat. He said, this plate right here dirty just like the one from last night. He said, no, they plate it clean as cold water you get it now. Sit down and eat your food. Your mama be here in a little while to pick you up. Okay. So around about 4 o'clock that afternoon, his mama pulled up in the yard. Oh man, he runs in the back room, gets his book bag, runs to the front door, opens the front door, kicks the screen door open, and jumps on the porch. There's a dog out there. So he jumps in. Granddad said, boy, what's wrong with you? He said, Granddad, there's a dog out here on the porch that's trying to bite me. Oh man, got up at the chair, went to the door. Let's see what he's talking about. Open the door, push the screen door open, kick it. He said, cold water, get your tail out of the porch of that water and go home. Before I go any further, I was supposed to have done this when I first started this. I don't know how many of y'all in here gonna need this, but I got a trash can and a pimple. You take your pick. I got a trash can and a pimple. Now, if you get to laughing too hard, and if I see you making your way to the bathroom, I'm gonna point you out. I just offer you the trash can or the pimple. I had this friend of mine. Used to be a drug dealer. God rest his soul. He used to sell weed and stuff back in the day, and he was in a terrible car accident. Got his legs amputated. Got his legs cut off. So he went to the store one day, and we're gonna call him half body, okay, since he ain't got no legs. So he went to the store one day, and most of the time when you see somebody in a wheelchair, there's always somebody else with them. We're gonna call him whole body. So he was in the store. He made a mistake and rolled one of the customers' foot with a wheelchair. So the man told me, man, what's wrong with you? He said, man, I'm sorry, I mean, what else you want me to do? You all in my way. He said, well, you in my way. So the man in the wheelchair, he said, man, I'll slap you in your face. Man, you ain't gonna do nothing to me. So his friend, whole body, said, man, you ain't gonna do nothing to him. So the guy in the wheelchair told him again, he said, man, look, pick me up. Huh? Pick me up. Took him right over to him. The guy picked him up, took him over to the guy, he slapped him. They fighting like cat and dog now. So the guy on the in the wheelchair, he lay on the ground and said, wait a minute, hold on. So the guy said, what's wrong with you? He said, man, you can't move me around or something? Come on. But that was last year, and this is this year. He didn't come pull through too far. I mean, he didn't pull through with the second operation they had to have. They had a funeral for him. And by being amputated, and he got gangrene and everything. So the pallbearer, they come to the church and they set the casket up. You got to go up to it was 2 flights to the church, first level and second level. So they going on up to in the front door of the church, go to the body. Come time to view the body, ain't nobody in the casket. Well, the body was there, it just slid down when it was taking the knee up the steps. Anybody here ever been to a midget funeral? Okay, well, I have. It's an awesome sight. It is. They deserve the same respect and common courtesy that we get. But the only thing I don't like is the mortuary. By the guy being so short, they didn't even have a hearse. They had a PT Cruiser for him. You know what I'm saying? When they get ready to brought the man in the church, they had one guy walking with him like this. And by the time you get ready to view the body, you didn't have to walk past, but they were just passing the casket around. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm gonna get on out y'all way. How many of y'all can take the bus? I've taken the bus one time since I've been here in the city of Richmond. Never again. Had 3 incidents there. First one. Ladies, don't get me wrong, I'm not picking. Y'all have a way of growing your hair. You cut it off short, then go buy it, make it longer. I don't understand. Same thing with your eyebrows. You shave them off, make them all pretty, designs and everything. I was sitting on the bus one day, and this young lady was sitting across from me, and I kept, looking out the corner of my eye. I'm trying to figure out what is this black line coming down the side of her face. I didn't want to be obvious, so I act like I had the cough. I looked over at her, and when she looked at me, she had McDonald arches for eyebrows. So look, for real. When I looked at her, I said, because I thought she was saying something to me. She said, I ain't saying nothing to me neither then. And why does this always happen? You got that one choir member thinking they can sing and can't hold a note for nothing. Breath be kicking. I'm serious. You don't know if you want to give taller people a toothpick, but it sure is in the red line toward the taller people part. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm going out there with y'all. Stay with me now. I gotta put this mic in a holster. Well, I don't need to. This is the last incident that happened. I was on the GRTC bus. This old lady, she gets up on the bus. She taps the bus driver on the shoulder. She does like this. The bus driver said, no. He does like this. So the old lady took and did this. Bus driver said, no. He does like that. Okay. So she pulled out a carton of milk, laid it on her breast, and went to eye him. He said, So he had a baseball sitting over there on the window sill. He took the baseball out and said, she said, and got off the bus. So I went up to the bus driver and said, excuse me, Mr. Johnson, was Miss Jenkins trying to hit on you? He said, no, son, she been talking in sign language for 30 years. I said, good. I've got a midterm coming up. Could you give me a little insight on what she was saying? He said, stay with me, son. I said, okay, I got you. He said, when she got on the bus, that said it cost $1.05. I told her, no, it cost $1.10. She asked me, was I going? He said, no, I'm going. She asked me, was I going by the dairy? He said, no, I'm going by the ball box. She said, oh, crap, I'm on the wrong bus.
In the world, people tell me all the time, what do you want? Yo, hey, look here, let's see what kind of score we got here. Got an 8? Next score, please. Got a 9. Got a 9 and an 8. All right, somebody hit that up.